My motto is, always get even. When somebody screws you, screw them back in spades.
When you are wronged repeatedly, the worst thing you can do is continue taking it. Fight back.
We will follow 2 simple rules: buy American and hire American.
In the end, you're measured not by how much you undertake, but by what you finally accomplish.
Sometimes your best investments are the ones you don't make.
A tiny leak can sink a ship.
Anyone who thinks my story is anywhere near over is sadly mistaken.
It is time to show the whole world that America is back, bigger and better and stronger than ever before.
If you are a little different, or a little outrageous, or if you do things that are bold or controversial, the press is going to write about you.
Without passion you don't have energy, without energy you have nothing.
Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is the ability to act effectively, in spite of fear.
America will start winning again, winning like never before.
Your business, and your brand, must first let people know what you care about, and that you care about them.
Remember, there's no such thing as an unrealistic goal, just unrealistic time frames.
And if it can't be fun, what's the point?
One of the problems when you become successful is that jealousy and envy inevitably follow.
What separates the winners from the losers is how a person reacts to each new twist of fate.
I don't hire a lot of number crunchers, and I don't trust fancy marketing surveys. I do my own surveys and draw my own conclusions.
People are tired of seeing politicians as all talk and no action.
I like to think of the word focus as follow one course until successful.
The most basic duty of government is to defend the lives of its own citizens. Any government that fails to do so is a government unworthy to lead.
Our country, our people, and our laws have to be our top priority.
Criticism is easier to take when you realize that the only people who aren't criticized are those who don't take risks.
Success comes from failure, not from memorizing the right answers.
When somebody challenges you, fight back. Be brutal, be tough.
Nothing great in the world has been accomplished without passion.
Everything in life is luck.
There's an old German proverb to the effect that fear makes the wolf bigger than he is, and that is true.
I don't make deals for the money. I've got enough, much more than I'll ever need. I do it to do it.
As long as you are going to be thinking anyway, think big.
We share one heart, one home, and one glorious destiny.
Don't get sidetracked. If you do get sidetracked, get back on track as soon as possible. Ultimately, sidetracking kills you.
No dream is too big. No challenge is too great. Nothing we want for our future is beyond our reach.
Leaders, true leaders, take responsibility for the success of the team, and understand that they must also take responsibility for the failure.
We need a president with tremendous intelligence, smarts, cunning, strength, and stamina.
I try to learn from the past, but I plan for the future by focusing exclusively on the present. That's where the fun is.
If people can just pour into the country illegally, you don't have a country.
What's the point of having great knowledge, and keeping them all to yourself?
It doesn't hurt to get more education.
My style of deal making is quite simple and straightforward. I aim very high, and then I just keep pushing and pushing and pushing to get what I'm after.
I discovered, for the first time but not the last, that politicians don't care too much what things cost. It's not their money.
If you're interested in balancing work and pleasure, stop trying to balance them. Instead, make your work more pleasurable.
I've read hundreds of books about China over the decades. I know the Chinese. I've made a lot of money with the Chinese. I understand the Chinese mind.
Watch, listen, and learn. You can't know it all yourself. Anyone who thinks they do is destined for mediocrity.
Show me someone without an ego, and I'll show you a loser.
The harder I work, the luckier I get. When you have momentum going, play the momentum.
The problems we face now, poverty and violence at home, war and destruction abroad, will last only as long as we continue relying on the same politicians who created them in the first place.
Sometimes by losing a battle you find a new way to win the war.
The US has become a dumping ground for everybody else's problems.
Money was never a big motivation for me, except as a way to keep score. The real excitement is playing the game.
My whole life is about winning. I don't lose often. I almost never lose.